Hi guys, what's up? My name's Nicolas and welcome back with another book review. This is something that I rarely do considering I'm not really much of a bookworm, but when I buy a book, I make sure that it is something that I love to read or look at. And this time, from the title and thumbnail of this video, you guys already know what I'm gonna be doing a short or at least the fastest book review I can do. And this is the Art of Legends of the Legend of Vox Machina, which is currently showing their season 3 on Amazon Prime. I really love this. This is based from a D&D campaign from Critical Role on YouTube, and there are a bunch of voice actors sit around and playing Dungeons and Dragons. So yeah, we have the Art of Art of Legend of Vox Machina. This is hardbound and this is roughly around 200 pages, more or so. Yeah, almost 200 pages. So we're gonna be doing a book review. Here's the front page of it. So there you go. You guys could see the the characters, and then the back is just nothing. So without further ado, let's get on with the book review. And to make this even interesting, is I'm gonna be shifting to this camera, so you guys could see what the book contents are. We're gonna breeze through it, skim to the pages, so you guys can see the title, The Art of the Legend of Vox Machina, hardbound. So before I do this, for those people who wants to watch the show or have not seen, first things first, just a few reminders that I need to say before I do this review. 1, for those people who have not seen season 1 and season 2, I suggest you skip this video. You do not watch this because this this book contains spoilers for both season 1 and season 2. For these people who are asking whether season 3 is included in this book, I can tell you right now that unfortunately season 3 is not included in this book, which is weirdly enough because this book was released or published after season 3. So I was expecting that season 3 was gonna be in this book, but unfortunately that's not the case. So there are no season 3 pictures or spoilers. So there's only gonna be this book only contains pictures from both season 1 and season 2. Another thing is I'm not a Critical Role expert. I don't know all the characters. I have watched the campaign. I have finished campaign 1 being my favorite. And then I'm completely updated from the recent episode of Campaign 3 from Bell's House. But I'm not an expert either way, so I might get some names wrong just to point it out. So I don't want anyone I don't want anyone saying in the comments about the mistakes I do. Like I said, I'm just human and I make mistakes. And I'm not an expert. But I do support and love the project, the Vox Machina and Critical Role. I both love them. I watch every episode. But yeah, so here's the cover. Let's flip through the pages. So this is just the intro. This is the scene from the intro. The camera is moving. I gotta move it a bit. So yeah, there's nothing there. This is the title page. The Art of Legend of Vox Machina, Amazon Prime. This is an Amazon Prime exclusive. Look at that. So we have written by Meredith. Okay, I am probably gonna butcher that name wrong. Meredith Keksemeti. And then of course the introductions from the artists who created the art for the Legend of Vox Machina. We have Arthur Loftis and Phil Buruza. So I'm just gonna skip through it. Here are the pages. So that's I'm guessing that's Taldore or Emon. So this is the story of the world. Introduction from the writers and the artists who created the art. We have a picture of Taldore there. So that's nice. Is that Taldore? No, it doesn't look like it. But yeah, the design of Vox Machina. So just a little heads up. I have read the book. I have finished reading the book. Finished reading the book, rather. So before I made this review, I made sure that I finished the book before I review it. So we have Grog Strongjaw, voiced by Travis Willingham. And of course we have some drawings, some art, and early pictures of Grog. Some early concepts. He even has a beard from one of the concepts. You guys could not see it, but let me just... So I'm gonna try my best to, let's see here.
Nature hath no fury quite like Keyleth the Ashari. Controlling plants and animals, she's a magical safari. The twins Vex and Vax, she shoots, he hides.
Okay.
They're stealthy and quite deadly, but I forget which one is which.
He's Vax.
She's Vax. Pike's divinity is pure, her hands can always heal.
So if I turn this...
We have a bear, trinket, no big deal. And as for myself, my name is Scanlan, the man with the fat purple hand.
So those are early concepts of Grog Strongjaw. This is gonna be hard because oops. So there you go, and then do it like that. Okay. Give me one sec. So yeah, we have Grog Strongjaw and basically the artwork behind Grog Strongjaw. Some early concepts. There you go. Hopefully right, moving on, we have Kill It. So we have, and even what you call Nixie, his Kill It's tiger form is there, some staff. So I'm just gonna skim through it the best I can. I wish I could show you every detail, but I cannot carry the book. The book is just heavy. We have Percy. In the concept art, the previous art of Percy, they made him older, way older than he should be. So we have Percy. We have his what you call mask, Pepperback's mask that he wear when he's possessed. We have Pike Trinkfoot and her amulet from what you call the Everlight. Of course, voiced by Ashley Johnson, the voice of Ellie from The Last of Us. Taliesin Jaffe, of course, from voiced Percy. Scanlan Shortholt, voiced by Sam Riegel. The concept of what you call Sam Riegel is quite funny. The first concept is quite derpy, but I like it. The broom, the hand gestures, the mage hand. So that's nice. Or the loot that he uses. We have we have Vaxildan, of course, the Raven Queen champion, and the dagger designs right there, voiced by Liam O'Brien. Of course, one of my favorite characters, Vexalia. Actually, my favorite one is Percy. But my second favorite is, of course, Vexalia, voiced by Laura Bailey. So there you go, the bow, the concept design for the bow, early concept art of Vex there. I wish I can make it more detailed. We have Trinket the bear. Some footprints, paw prints, sorry. Design of paw marks. And even the design from the first episode. No, Not really, but yeah, the cast. And then from this to this. So that's cool. So we have here some interview, just Q&A from Phil Barossa, the designer, one of the designers and the artists of Vox Machina, the Legend of Vox Machina. I'm not gonna focus on that. And then the Exandria, the artwork for Exandria. Look at that. That's nice right there. Top view. And then interview with Arthur Loftus. And some early concepts, drawings of Exandria, what the world looks like. So I'm not gonna focus too much on that. Just gonna breeze through it. So here's the map of Exandria. So we have here Emon. So that's Emon right there. And then we have Gut Shadow. We have Westrun, where the giants, the herd. We have Zephyra. We have Singhorn, the homeland of Vax and Vex. We have Whitestone, far at the top. Whitestone, I think. Yeah, that's Whitestone. So some of the known places, at least from campaign 1. And then some movement artworks. We have what we have here. Delilah Briarwood casting a spell, how they animate it and kill it using his vine whip, or what you call her spells, casting vines. And then we have more artwork here, basically spells. We have Lady Allura casting a teleport spell right there, lighting, and then some art. There's a lot of pictures here, less words, a lot of pictures. So smoke effects, so as you can see, the purple smoke for Scanlan, and then some more smoke effects. The cast, or basically the crew, the animators of Vox Machina, had to design their own font or own text, their mythical text that they use for, you know, symbols and such, for the runes, for the temples. So they made their own font rather. We have a bunch of pictures, basically a sequence of pictures, and this one is pertaining from some scenes, basically from Grog Strongjaw's battle. And yeah, there's a lot. It's just each picture, it represents, basically each row represents a series of pictures from one event. So this one is from, you guys cannot see it, but yeah, this one is from the herd, from Grog Strongjaw. So yeah. Then we have, of course, chapter 1, which is the adventure begins. So we have sketches of every character. We have the barkeep, the tavern keeper. We have Baxel. We have Matt Mercer. What you call cameos? Yeah, one of Matt Mercer cameos. The one putting the poster. We have Sovereign L'Oreal, Uriel Staldore. Sovereign the King. We have Gregory Fence, one of the council members. We have General Krieg, which is the dragon, one of the dragons from the Chrono Conclave, which is the Brimsight. So there you go. And it shows the transformations here, how he transforms to dragon. I'm really sorry if it's very blurry. I'm trying my best. So we have, of course, we have here Sean Gilmore, Lady Allura, her partner Kima, Lady of Kima Ward, and then more members of the council. We have Dwala, the Tiefling, and then City of Emon guards. We have Agar and the Agar Assassins, one of the what you call Assassins Guild that Vox Machina fought at episode 1. What you call this adventures from episode 1, the one that got murdered at the very beginning. So we had the wizard, I'm guessing the archer, the wizard, a barbarian dwarf, an elven archer, and a gnome bard. I think this is a reference for the what you call from the traditional D&D campaign, but I could be I'm not sure. So the world, the castle of Taldore, artworks, the city of Emon, lighting and sketches, the few castle concepts of Taldore. More artworks. There's just basically artworks. So we have the city of Taldore, the bar, and then the house where they found the Byrne family that Vax failed to save the kid. We have Sean Gilmore. Yeah, this is Sean Gilmore's store. You can see his tent right there. The Gilmore's glorious goods. We have more artwork right here, and basically a portion of the script of how what you call Sean Gilmore was introduced in the campaign or in the series. The airship, more characters, villains, the Briarwoods. So we have here what you call Celeste Briarwood, his blade, which is the Craven Edge, Delilah Briarwood, and then another city guard from the party, which is a Matt Mercer cameo. The party reception, and then the cart of the Briarwoods, Bax's belt that turns into a snake, and then the outfits of Vox Machina in their party attire from from that episode. This is a famous scene where Percy shot one of the henchmen of the Briarwoods, hands off, and then he got possessed by the demon Ortax. Well, not possessed, but he got, he wears his mask and then smoke come out. We have Jarrett, which is voiced by Edward Bird. Yeah, Eugene Bird. Sorry, Eugene Bird, one of the voice actors for Gears of War with Laura Bailey, as mentioned before. We have the race. So that, and then the castle, the keep that was given to Vox Machina after slaying one of the dragons. So you guys can see it there. The map, some more parts of the keep. So the altar where Pike was praying, and then the wolf, the dead wolf that grabbed the book of spells that belong to Delilah Briarwood. More artwork. We have Hotis, which is an Easter egg from one of the campaigns. You would know him from if you watch campaign 1. We have Head Cleric from Pike, Stample, and then the zombie dogs. And then the outside of Taldore Castle, some drawing sketches. This is when they were trying to chase off those wolves that had the book and Scanlan. And then this is, I believe, yeah, this is this is Taldore at night. The cart. And then this is Whitestone. Before, after. So Whitestone characters, these are the ones that is another Easter egg. If you watch the campaign, these are the villagers that was dressed as Vox Machina and then hang in the tree of the Sun Lord. The Sun Tree. There you go. The word escaped me for some reason. And then the Everlight. And then basically the way to Whitestone. Some Whitestone characters and villains. We have Stonefell. Another cameo of Matt Mercer, which is one of the rebels. We have Keeper Yenin. We have one of the actors, the voice actors for what you call The Hobbit. We have Archibald Diney, another villager, undead giants that the Vox Machina fought. More rebels. We have the Pale Guard, Whitestone rebels, and then we have some artwork drawings of the keep of the secret hideout of the rebels that got ambushed. More drawings of Whitestone. I think this is Stonefell's lair. We have another villain, which is the Duke and his sword. We have the Rollo family. And we have pictures of Percy when he was young, his siblings, and his parents. Not gonna focus too much on that. What you call the manor, the Percy manor. This is the fight between the Duke and Scanlan, as you guys could see. And then the symbol. Yeah, oops, I keep hitting my mic for some reason. Okay, sorry about that. So the Duke's manor, and then when Scanlan turned into a dinosaur from a Morp's scroll, and some drawing and sketches from the battle on that episode. We have another villain, which is the Professor Anders, Percy's sister Cassandra, the transformation of Killit to Mixie, the tiger, the Derolo Crest, Whitestone, what you call this is the this is Anders Manor, and then the giants that he summoned, a script from the Everlight and Pike's conversation, and then we have zombies, the undead. We have Pike in her what you call projection, the secret tunnel to the Percy castle. Bad news, the weapon of Percy, the rifle. There you go. We have the young Silas and young Delilah Briarwood and their castle right there. A drawing, some sketches. We have another villain, which is of course Dr. Anna Ripley, the cemetery, and then Anders, what you call Whitestone dungeon, where the acid trap was placed. And as I say it, that's the acid trap right there. The whole page is just the artwork, the drawings of the sketches of the trap, of how the acid trap, and then a few script from when Grog took a dive in the acid trap to disable it. We have here the Whispered One. So the Whispered One, the skulls, the face, the artwork, the temple, the old temple, or the ziggurat, which is technically the old temple from the Knowing Mistress, apparently. That's a new fact for me. Some lighting effects from the ziggurat. And then we have Percy, which when he's what we call possessed by Ortax. We have early sketches of Ortax, which is ridiculous. We have Ortax there, the demon he made a deal with. The Whispered One, when and then a few script. We have the Sun Tree, that is clear as light as day. And then another chapter, which I believe is season 2. So we have a few concepts of the posters for season 2. And then we have the new outfits of Grog, Bax, and Keelit. We have the dragons, the Chrono Conclave here. And some sketches. We have Tordak, Raishan, Virgil, and Umbrasil. There you go. We have the Taldori family, King Uriel's family, some artworks, sketches from the party when the castle was destroyed by Tordak. And the keep also destroyed by the Chrono Conclave by Umbrasil, I believe. The ice one. Oh, no, Burgal. Umbrasil is the acid one. And then, of course, Taldore in flames. From the first episode. So we have, yeah, the Taldore in flames, and then Bax's vision of the dragons attacking. The Whitestone being rebuilt. And then a few script from that episode when they arrive in Whitestone, and then this is when they arrive in what we call Vasselheim. We have Earthbreaker Groom. We have Kashovesh, Zara, a Matt Mercer cameo, which is one of the city guards. One of my favorite characters, which is Victor, which apparently for some reason this is some people say this is a reference from the Earth. I forgot his name from the Avatar, the Earth Bender. You guys know who it is. We have High Bearer Board. We have Osisa, the Sphinx in the Slayer Stake. Speaking of the Slayer Stake, here are some key parts of the of the city, the Slayer Stake. All the all the assassins, the guild members. We have the Temple of Raven, the Raven Queen. No, that's the Storm Lord. The Platinum Sanctuary. So sketches of the Platinum Sanctuary where Grog and Earthbreaker Groom had a combat. This is now the Raven Queen's Temple. So we have the young Vax and Vex. We have monsters, which is the fish folk, Adaro is what they call it. We have the Raven Queen champion, Purvan, and aka Pedobear. We have the, I believe this is a Beholder, which is the onlooker from the amulet. We have the Raven Queen herself. We're gonna get a closer look of that. A famous artwork of the Raven Queen. And more Raven Queen. So this is the artwork of what the Raven Queen temple should look like from the sketches. We have Vax with his wings. The coffin of the Raven Queen champion. More sketches. And then when Vax was fighting the champion, the lair, the calamity, apparently. We have Kilit's mom, Vilya. Kilit being a little girl, her father, Corin, the fire, the fire speaker, Kronos, which is the firebender, I believe. Oh, the fire Ashari, sorry. I'm mixing the avatar for some reason. The Lord of the Fire Ashari, Kilit in his fire elemental form, and then the fire beast that come from the far plane where Tordak broke through. We have more pictures from the Ashari. So we have the air Ashari, and then the far Ashari behind the mountain where the portal is from the far plane. So some sketches of that, concept arts, the far plane itself, the portal as you guys could see here. There you go. And then obviously the drawing of Kilit entering the far plane. And then we have another Sphinx, which is Osisa's partner, Kamal Jori. And then Kamal Jori's lair. And this is Stormcrest. Stormcrest right here, where Kamal Jori is located. That's the path of Stonecrest, the lair, and then we have the Feywild. We have Garmili, another favorite character, Artagan, which is from season 2. If you know, you know. Grog, when he was, spoiler alert, when he was drenched by the Craven Edge. And then some creatures from the Fey realm. And there's a fan fact about here, so I'm not gonna spoil it for those people who's gonna buy the book, but there's a fan fact about one of the creatures. in the Fey realm, what you call creatures. So the Fey realm, some drawings. There's a very interesting artwork of the Fey realm, Feywild, and yeah, when they were what you call affected by the smoke, Keelit and Vex. So we have Trinket here, who's now a talking bear. And then the heart shape, if you know, you know. Percy and his what you call diplomacy glove. Fey realm. And then more characters. This is a cameo character. This is from Singhorn, Sildor, Vex and Vex father, and their his wife Devana, their stepsister Velora, Vex and Vex stepsister Velora. We have Pike's great grandfather. It's a lot. Wilhan Trinkfoot, the picture from the amulet, and then of course another villain. What you call Sundor, the one who has the bow, one of the what you call vestiges, which is I forgot what it's called. One of the vestiges, which is so yeah, one of the what you call the from the Echo Tree. And then more artworks. So this is Singhorn, artwork of Singhorn, and then Sildor Slayer. Sildor Slayer. Sildor, the father of Vex and Vex, the library, and then the Echo Tree, and then the Fentress bow, which is the weapon that they needed, one of the vestiges. And then the herd, of course. We have Kevdak, Titan Stone Knuckles, another artifact or another vestige that they need. Kevdak's axe, Kevdak's Grog's cousin, I believe, which is a member of the herd, which is Zanror. And then the Herd of Storms, members of the Herd of Storms, different artworks of their costumes. We have Kaylee, Scanlan's daughter. Scanlan in his underwear, where if you know the episode, you've seen it, Dr. Drancel and his marching band. And then we have Restron. Concept art of Restron in flames from the herd. And then the Restroom Manor. And then outside where Grog fought Kevdak. And then when Vax saw the Raven Queen. And then of course an artwork of the Herd of Storms destroying and invading Westron. We're almost done. More Westron in flames. A footage of Kevdak punching the hell out of Grog. And then we have we have Wilhan Prickfoot, Young Pike. Apparently this was Young Pike and I thought this was Pike's mom. But apparently that's Young Pike right there. I'm really sorry, it's hard to see. I'm trying my best. And then Young Grog. Then the amulet. More sketches from the fight. And then the Raven Queen's temple. And a big artwork of the Raven Queen, as you guys can see there. And then this is from the last episode when Sam, or should I say Scanlan, imagined himself having a happy family. Old Scanlan, old Kaylee, and then Kaylee's daughters or children. And then the picture of Vox Machina in a happy family from Scanlan's dream. And then we have God Shadow, where they fought Umbrasil, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yep, it's Umbrasil. And then Umbrasil's lair, some drawings and sketches from that battle, and then of course the what you call Keeper Yeden transforms into Raishan. You guys already see it. And then that, and then of course the script from that part, and then of course Tordak's eggs, which is the baby dragons, and of course the credits from all the artists. Pretty much that's it. This is just a skim through of the book. I'm really sorry if you couldn't see the detail much. I wish I could show you much of the detail, but I want to skip through it, and I don't want to spoil too much for those people who are planning to buy the book and read it. For those people asking, is this worth it? I would say it's a bit expensive. It's around $50 more or less. If you love the artwork of The Legend of Vox Machina, this is definitely a must-buy. If you love the show itself, it's really nice to have. I actually have 3 books. I have Kit and Kin from a book from Vox and Vex, and of course the cast of Legend of Vox Machina, which is another book. But yeah, there's also another one which is from the deluxe edition. I'm gonna show the picture of that right now. I'm not sure what's the difference between the deluxe edition and this one. Probably it's the same, except the cover is different, and then you get a print of the card. So I already showed you the picture. You guys can see it. But yeah, pretty much, I'm not sure. Let me guys know if you bought the book and what you think about the book. For me, I rate this around 8 out of 10. There's a lot of things missing. I wish there were behind the scenes picture with the cast and the animators, but basically it's basically art. I mean, it's art of Legend of Vox Machina, so it's basically concept art book. But pretty much it's good. It's good quality, hardbound, lots of pages, lots of behind the scenes concepts and drawings, which is very nice. And yeah, pretty much that's that. Hope you guys enjoy. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe now to show your support. Also, if you guys want to watch me review the minifigures, the miniatures, I will leave that in the link in the description down below. Go check that out. It's really nice, and I even reviewed the campaign season 1 of all the episodes with my personal thoughts, as well as I did my own D&D campaign based from the world of Legend of Vox Machina. So go watch it if you've seen it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like, subscribe now to show your support. And yes, always, I will see you guys next time with another brand new video. This is the Cool Mike signing off. Goodbye.